Sir, ano po yung instruction nyo sa ating mga law enforcement agencies like PNP and PDEA? Kasi with this apprehension, tila hindi natatakot ang mga drug syndicate na i-transport ang mga illegal drugs kahit may mga checkpoint. Babala nyo na lang din po sa mga drug syndicate na hindi tumitigil sa kanilang illegal drug activity sa bansa. Thank you.
Well, kailangan rin maintindihan, ang mga drug syndicate, pagka nahulihan, parang cost of doing business nila yan eh. Nakakasama na sa kalkulasyon nila. Once in a while, mahuhuli tayo. Pero malaki pa rin ang kita. So, tuloy-tuloy lang. We cannot, there is no, tinatawag na one single answer tungkol dito. There's no silver bullet to this. Kailangan talaga kayod. We have to operate, we have to gather intelligence, we have to coordinate with Interpol, we have to coordinate with intelligence and drug agencies of other countries around, of ASEAN, of Asia, kung saan man nanggagaling. Because this is an international crime. So we have to keep, there is no other solution but to keep doing this. Na kung pasok sila ng pasok hanggang it is not para magawa, napakahirap magpasok ng drugs sa Pilipinas, wag na natin gawin, dadali natin sa ibang lugar. That is a situation that we are hoping to achieve. Pero the only way to get that is to continue to prosecute the drug war, but well within the law, so that the cases can be filed, then the syndicates can be identified, the guilty parties can be arrested and eventually imprisoned. And that is the point of what we are doing. That's the only way to approach it. Pahirapan talaga yan. Tignan ninyo, tayo nasa Pilipinas, tignan ninyo ang problema. Sabihin na lang natin, kasi wala tayong resources, wala tayong funding na masyado. Tignan ninyo, kahit yung mga mayayaman na bansa sa Amerika, sa Europe, gaano ka trilyon na dolyar ang kanilang ginagastos, meron pa ring drug problem. Kaya tayo, ganun din, wala tayong mga ibang pwedeng gawin kung hindi sige lang ng sige, just keep going. Ang kapulisan naman natin is...
I do not play with conjectures. I do not make assumptions. I just say what I should be saying as a president and as a mayor. Now, if the criminals there are killed by the thousands, that's not my problem. My problem is how to take care of the law-abiding, God-fearing young persons of this republic because they have our resources. But when I was campaigning as a president, the drug problem was already reaching by the millions. 3 million is 3 million. Now, during my time, we have started to count. We are nearing now the 800 mark, 800,000. By the year ends, I would have about also 1 million. So I have 4 million drug addicts. Do you think that's an easy number?
So you were saying about this facility, sir. What is this about?
This is a rehab facility built by somebody. This is what they cried at. You know, Duterte, he should have built rehab houses instead of killing the criminals, the drug lords. You know, this would cost millions. I entered the presidency of the Republic of the Philippines midterm. There is nothing at all left in that budget for this year, which was prepared by my predecessor, which was also prepared the other year to be implemented this year. The implementation does not contain any money. Because nobody, until I became president of this country, nobody realized how widespread, how dimensional it was for us.
Sir, in the past, during the campaign and weeks into your presidency, you have repeatedly said that you have no regard for human rights. But human rights is actually part of the Constitution. And as head of state, it is also your duty to uphold the Constitution. How does that connect?
I would rather intimidate and strike fear in the hearts of the criminals, just like what happened in Davao. When finally you can walk about in the streets at night, and you can eat anywhere at any time, and nobody but nobody would bother you. It's happening in Davao. Davao City is in the midst of Mindanao, it's troubled land. But I can assure you, as plenty of people have been there, it's a destination for conventions and conferences international. It's always selected, so it's booming. It is a little bit rich than the others. Why? Because we can live our lives normally. And of course, business can thrive. So that when I said, I do not care about what the human rights guys say. I have a duty to preserve the generation. If it involves human rights, I don't give a shit. I have to strike fear because I said, the enemies of the states are out there to destroy the children.
Are you